They're 19 and they already have children?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It's
Do they
like,
not sell condom in the village?
maybe.
Your town?
Vilkova.
Well, where is it? Like,
1 hour 40 minutes. And
How many
it's
people
one
are
of
there?
the poorest region.
Really?
Poland. Yeah. And in my village lives like 270 people right now.
270 people
Yeah.
all together.
Yes, all together. It's very, very small. Around
It's very
like,
small. It's
Yeah.
really small. So how many teenagers then?
around 50.
So
And,
you're living there until you finish high school,
yeah, until
and then
I
you're
finish.
moving out. And a lot of people do that.
Yes, a lot of people just move, mostly to Krakow because they want to get job. It's very hard to get job in my place.
Yeah, because there are not so many jobs there.
Yep.
So in your village though, like your village, you said like there are 270 people.
Yep.
Does that mean like 50 families?
Something like that. It's
So
like,
you all know each other,
yeah,
obviously.
of course. If something happened, everybody knows about it.
So like you grow up all together and you know everyone,
Yes.
and there are like
exactly.
50 houses.
Yeah, and I have a lot of like relatives.
Relatives.
Yeah, my neighbors are all relatives. Something around 20.
They're relatives because they were born there, they grew up, and they get married to each other. And they're
Yes.
relatives. So the teenagers in your village, do they usually move out of the village?
Yes, usually if you want to have a future, good job, if you want to study, you need to move. And actually a lot of my friends is moving to Krakow, few of them to Warsaw.
When you go back to your hometown, there is no one in 20s.
Few people, but most of these people are just have some job, but not in like place around here, or they have kids.
How do they have kids if there are like only 5 people?
They are meeting like in the town, they are like villages or actually
Meeting the
most of
person
these
in-
people is very young, like they are 19, 20 and they have
Children.
children, yeah.
They're 19 and they already have children?
Yes,
Why?
I don't know, it's
Do they
like,
not sell condom in the village?
maybe, I don't
No,
know.
but like, do
actually
they-
I don't know, but people,
I guess you don't have Żabka.
not
Okay.
really.
So you have supermarket.
Yeah, we have like Tesco, Biedronka, of course.
Okay. So Biedronka has condom.
Of course.
Okay. So it's not that they are getting married because they have babies.
I don't know why.
I mean,
Pregnant.
if they want to move out of the parents' house, then getting married would be the number one choice.
No, they probably live with their parents. Some of like parents.
After getting married?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
How?
Pretty popular because it's hard to build new home, right? It's expensive. Actually, in the village, everybody needs to have their own house, right?
Yeah.
Because there are no apartment to rent. Most of people just move out after they get some job or something. Actually, a lot of people, especially boys who don't want to study, they are truck drivers. It's very popular because they can some good money from that.
So if the boys don't want to study, they become truck drivers?
Yeah, mostly. A lot of my friends. Also, my dad is a truck driver.
But what if
My
the
aunt
boys...
is truck driver and my cousin is truck driver.
So you moved out of your village.
Yep.
So how do you make a living? You're doing your like part-time jobs and working?
I gonna work
Uh-huh.
and I gonna like prepare for architecture studies. Mostly I just have a job, normal job. I found a job. It's very easy in Wrocław to find a job.
Because there's a lot of job opportunity.
Yeah, but not in my city.
But in Wrocław, working, you can make enough money?
Yeah, for like living alone and I have very cheap room, so I don't need to pay
Uh-huh.
high rent.
Okay, so I guess you're not getting money from your parents.
I can,
Uh-huh.
but I don't want.
Because
I
you can
prefer
work
them-
here and then make your money.
Yes, I prefer them to spend like money for, because we still didn't finish our house. So I want them to like finish. I want them to have like their own
House first.
bedroom
Huh.
and stuff like that. So I don't want to
Okay.
take money from them. I want to be independent.
Wow. Then are you planning on staying here in Wrocław like
Yes, I'm planning to stay here.
like
because it's-
forever kind of?
I don't know if forever, but for
But
study.
not in your hometown.
Of course not in my home.
Oh, you're not getting married in your hometown.
Of course not. There
Of
is
course not.
nothing. It's like totally middle of nowhere. If you
Really?
want to go to shopping mall,
Uh-huh.
I need to drive by myself, by my own car, 60 or 74 kilometers
70 kilometers?
to just go buy clothes in shops.
Wow. So Wrocław is a really big city for you.
For me, yes.
Ah, interesting. So I guess as you can see, a lot of Polish students are moving out of their house because there's not so many job opportunity, there's not so many excitement. So they're looking for somewhere to study, somewhere to work, or something to do, have some people to meet. Often they move out of the hometown and go to big cities like Warsaw, Wrocław, or Poznan, or Kraków, or Lodz. And I think this is one of the reasons Polish are very independent. When I saw Polish, my first impression was that they are very independent. However, like I didn't know these kind of backgrounds before then, but you know, knowing the backgrounds of why they are independent makes me understand them a little better. Because like not necessarily the ones who came from rural area, but even just in 20s in general, they all work and they all do their stuff, try to stay out of their parents' money, try to make their own money and clean their own house, cook their own food, and live their own life. I think it's very admirable, especially from Koreans' point of view, because a lot of Koreans just live with their parents until they're like 30, 35, and you know, still getting money from their parents when they're like 20, 25, or even 30. Yeah, it's very, very different. Very impressive. One of the things I admire a lot.